Welcome to Spring LIB.
All right, so a question about two rockets moving towards the Earth and their relative velocities. Okay, so rocket A is moving towards the Earth at a velocity of 0.65 c. Rocket, let's call it A. Rocket B is moving in the same direction at velocity 0.95 c. Okay, and we're asked the relative velocity, the velocity of B relative to A when it passes A. Okay, so obviously relativistic addition of velocities is the way to go here. Equation 26-10 is what we use. That says that U equals V plus U prime over 1 plus V U prime over C squared. Okay, so what we need to do is define reference frames, okay? Define reference frames. And we say that S prime is the Earth, S is spaceship A, rocket A, which means that V will be velocity of Earth with respect to A. And similarly, U prime will be a velocity of B with respect to Earth. And so U will be the velocity of B with respect to A. Okay, and so what will these velocities be? Let's write them out. V will be negative 0.65 c, and this is because it's traveling it's traveling towards the Earth at that velocity. So the Earth will appear to move towards it with the same velocity, given that it is travel along a straight line. So it would appear that from here, that from A, that the Earth is moving towards A with the speed of A. And so I have a negative here because I'm implicitly assuming the direction of motion of A and B to be the positive direction and the opposite direction to be the negative direction. We can switch this around and you'd get the same answer, okay? And so this is why, because the Earth is appearing to travel in the negative direction, you have a 0.65 c, a negative 0.65 c, okay? Don't need another one. So U prime, velocity of B with respect to the Earth, simply the Earth itself is stationary, so B is approaching it with velocity 0.95 c, and there is no negative sign here because it is this motion is in the positive direction as we have defined it here. Okay, and so what you get finally is that U equals negative 0.65 c plus 0.95 c over 1 plus negative 0.65 c times 0.95 c over c squared. And that comes out to about 0.784 times the speed of light. And note that changing your reference frames or changing your positive or negative direction convention would give you the same answer, given that we are plugging in the right V and the right U prime and finding the right U. And that's it.